Right, let's all. Hi guys, welcome to the lesson on how to play the solo from Where Did It All Go Wrong by Oasis from the album Standing on the Shoulders of Giants. Yeah, honestly, it's a song I didn't know at all. Actually, I mean, maybe I heard it years ago, but I didn't recognise it. And someone asked me to do the solo, and so I listened to it. Quite like it, to be honest. So you guys are teaching me stuff. So let's go through it. We, as with a lot of these Oasis songs, you know, we've got the same kind of chords going on here. This is really in the key of E minor is the feel we've got. You could say G major, you know, whichever is your preference to call it, because it is both. The chord sequence we're playing over is going to be a C, probably a C add 9, a G, a D, and an E minor. That's basically our chord sequence. And then on the fourth time, we're going to go from C add 9 to B, which is a cool move actually. Props to them for that cool move. I'm going to lead and just turn my volume up. Okay, that's a bit better, isn't it? Right, okay. So let's crack on. We are going to be, first bit of the solo is going to be in E minor pentatonic position 1, which is here. Okay. Classic. What other position would you start a solo in? These bends, his first bend is going to be 15th fret on the B string. It's a D note. And it's going to be a tone bend. So we're going to bend the D note to an E note. Classic. It's going to be quite a slow bend. And we're going to come all the way back down. Then it's going to be the B note, which is 12th fret on the B string. And we're going to have quite a lot of vibrato. Let me just check that note length. So that's the 2.5 beats we want that to ring for. So it's going to be a lot of vibrato and a lot of time. With vibrato, you're just really looking for an up and down movement. Try and just find one that feels natural to you. If you're, you know, playing heavy metal, you might be doing like an almost tone vibrato, whereas you might have a blues with a lot less, you know, you might even take your thumb off the back and be very gentle. You listen to someone like Paul Kossoff from Free, he's always really, really fast like that. You know, everyone has their own different style of vibrato, so just do what feels comfortable to you. The way to think of it is it's, in this case, our first finger is just going to be moving up and down like a small bend. I like to hold the note, then throw in the vibrato. Personal preference though, you know, feel free to do that however you like. The next lick, which is going to be over a D chord going to an E minor chord. Cool, love that. We're actually going to be throwing in an extra note here, okay? This is a C note, so this is from the key of E minor, but it's not actually in the pentatonic shape. Okay, so this would be an E natural minor. So the C note from an E would be the 6th, basically. It's a flat 6th. So that's a really, really nice sounding note. And over a D chord it works as well because it's a tone back. There's the D note, it's a tone back from that, so it sounds cool. We're going to do a relatively fast hammer on, relatively fast for this song. 12, hammer to 13, pull off to 12. You can see I'm using my first 2 fingers for this. Then I'm going to stretch up 14th fret on the G string with my ring finger. Then 12th fret on the G string with my first finger. Then 14th fret on the D string with my ring finger. Working my way back up the pentatonic scale and ending on the root note there. We just hit an E minor chord and we end on the E note. Classic, sounds good. He does it in a lot of his songs, ending on target notes. I've thrown a little curl there. That is not necessary at all. That is literally just a bad habit from playing a lot of blues where you do those licks. Try not to do it. That's what we want there. Okay, so that's the first 2 licks. So the next lick is going to be very similar, but we actually start with 2 very quick open B strings. So this is the B string. We're just going to play it open twice. It's going to have to be down up just because of the speed. We don't have a lot of time. I'm slightly sharpening some of these bends as well. Again, that is personal preference. That is not what he does in the song. I just like the way it sounds. going to be bend, so those 2 open B strings, straight then into 15th fret on the B string. So we're going to bend that D note back up to an E, slow bend, and then end up on the 12th fret B string. So again, a bit of vibrato there. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to play that 12th note again, and then we're going to play a dead note. Okay, so we end up like that. Again, this is going to be quite fast, so with my right hand I'm down upping that. And what I'm going to do with my left hand is I'm going to play on the 12, and then for the up pick I'm literally just going to pull my finger away from the string. I'm not pulling it off the string, I'm just resting it on the string, and that automatically deadens the note. If I pull it off too far, I get that, which is bad. If I don't pull it off enough, I get the note again. So you just got to just basically release the pressure. Don't take your hand away, just release the pressure. Then I'm going to go into a bend on the 15th fret E string. It's going to be a tone bend again. So this is a G note, we're bending up to an A note. Sounds good over a D chord, that, just so you know. And again, hit the E minor, hit an E note. Sounds good, we know it's going to sound good. And this time it's going to be 12th fret on the E string as for our E note, and again, lots of vibrato. I think it's a 2 beats worth of vibrato, so slightly shorter than the previous one, but similar kind of thing. So that's basically that lick, second lick. For the starter of the third lick, we're going to play an open B string and then a dead string. Now, this time I'm going to do the dead string with my third finger hovering above the 15th fret on the B string, because that is the next note. So I'm going to go. So that's the only reason I'm doing the dead note there. It's not for a tonal reason, it's just literally because that's where my hand is most usefully going to be. So that's what I'm going to play there. It's going to be open B string with a down pick again. It's going to be relatively fast. Down pick, then a dead note when I just rest my finger on that B string, okay? And then I'm going to go straight into that bend on 15th fret on the B string. Again, the same idea, up and down, and then we end up on that 12. We just don't have as long to hold that note. And we actually there, we're going to slide away to basically nothing. We're actually going to stop somewhere around 7th fret because that's where my next lick is, but effectively we're sliding away to nothing there. So and when you slide away to nothing, all you're doing is you're sliding and you're basically just slowly releasing the pressure again. So you don't want to keep your finger down because then you'll just hear it all the way down. We just want to slowly release that pressure. You can do it quick, you know, it doesn't matter how quickly you pull your finger, you're just releasing that pressure so it kills the note naturally and it sounds really, really natural. So that's really that part of the lick. So it's an open B string, dead note, which I'm going to play by hovering my third finger above the 15th fret on the B string. Then I'm going to do the bend up and down on this D note, 15th fret B string, and then play 12. Bit of vibrato, slide away to nothing, okay? So then our target, then we're going to be here. Helps if you pick all the right notes, pro tip. This is going to be played over the D chord to start with, and heading to that E minor chord. So that's our move there. This is going to have this is basically E minor pentatonic position 4. What I'll do actually, I should put in I've got videos on those two positions, so I'll put links in the description so you can see how they're played. But you could also think about it as D major position 5 because it's very, very similar note-wise basically. 7th fret on the B string, and we're going to do very similar to what we did up here. It's going to be, you can just hear it's so similar. 7th fret, hammer on to 8th fret, pull off to 7. Okay? Then 9 on the G, pull off to 7 on the G. 9 on the D, then back to 7 on the G, and we're going to hammer on to 9. Vibrato. So guess what note that is? That's right, it's an E note. Okay? So again, he's so good for this. It's something I've learnt by doing all these Noel Gallagher solos, is how good he is at putting licks together that have really, really accurate target notes, okay? He's so good at it. And that's exactly what he's doing all throughout this song. Whenever we're hitting that E minor chord, he's landing on an E note. He lands on this one, he lands on this one, and now he's landing on this one. Sounds great though. Okay, so let me just do that little section. So I'll start up here and I'll move back down here. So it's going to be open B, dead note, then 12th fret, 15th fret bend on the 12, slide away to nothing. We've actually got 2 dead notes here, which we're just going to play with a down up. That's B string, dead notes. Just realised I completely forgot to mention them. So it's just literally just same as before, quick down up. We're just going to have our finger resting at 7 and 8 and 9 ready to go. And then the next lick, 7 hammer on to 8, pull off to 7. Then G string, 9 pull off to 7. 9, which is a B note on the D string, and then this hammer on to get us back to that E note. Again, vibrato on that E note, which we've done every time basically. Have we done it every time? Yeah, probably. So, then what we've got is the final lick, which is a little bit strange actually. We're actually going to move, it's going to still be first position E minor pentatonic, but we're going to actually move to the open position. So there's going to be a cut here because I just have to move the camera really, and it just looks better if I cut. Okay, back in the room. I also took a sip of coffee. It was very, very nice. So we're going to be... in that position. So this is when I'm going to play C add 9, 2, 3, 4 to B, 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyway, and then back to the E minor chord. Sounds great. Love that B to E minor sound as well. That harmonic minor. Right, so we're actually going to start on the for E and the of the previous bar, which is going to be an open E string. Then I'm going to play 2nd fret on the B and then open D. So 2nd fret on the A note and then open D. Then I'm going to play the same notes again. So we've got then open G, open G. I'm going to bend the 2nd fret on the G string now. I'm going to bend it up, down, pull off to open. 2nd fret on the D string, open G. Love that lick. That's one I've used a lot, having stolen it from Stevie Ray Vaughan licks. Anyway, that's the lick. Sounds great. Anyway, so we've got... Okay, I'll do a bit slower. Then we're going to play 2nd fret on the G string, then open G. Going to bend that 2nd fret G string up. The aim is a tone, but that's actually quite hard to do here. We hold it, and we're going to play the B and the E strings underneath. Yeah? Almost like that's a country lick. That is a, it's a stone cold country lick. Okay, so... What we're going to do is we're going to do this bend again with the pull off to the G. Then I'm going to hit the D on the 2nd fret, but I'm actually going to pull off to open. Then I'm going to do the same on the A string, 2 to open. Then I'm going to hit that 3rd fret on the E string, which is a G note, and do a little curl. So... and that's that final lick, which is actually the hardest lick really of the whole thing. It's a very, very nice, simple solo that sounds absolutely fantastic. I've tried to put in where they've done those little dead notes, like all that stuff. They're not actually the most vital bit of the song, but they do just add that little touch of authenticity, I guess, and it just sounds a little better. The same with sliding away to nothing, it's not vitally important. You could still tell which solo it is, but it just makes it sound a little better. So let me play through the solo as usual. I usually say really quickly, but actually mean really slowly. So I'll do a nice slow version and then I'll do it wrap up. And what I'll do is I'll do it so slowly that I can move the guitar. So hopefully it won't look too silly. So we start up here. Little slide away to nothing there. Sounds super good as well. Throw that in if you can. Little Slide Away to Nothing again sounds good. I played that quite badly, but I'm sure you can play it better. More Sliding Away to Nothing. Love that lick. Then to the non-dusty end. And that's the end of the lick. And then it actually just goes. That's pretty much the lead line for the rest of the song, actually, and actually for most of the bit of the song beforehand. So there you go. Threw in a little bit of the verse as well. Cool song, as I said. Didn't know it at all until someone said, "Can you do this solo?" Really like it. I actually didn't know many songs off this album. I only knew the I think it's the first track, the one with the swear word, In the Bushes. Yeah, so I'm really pleased. I really enjoyed it. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Hopefully you've enjoyed all my videos, but hopefully you enjoyed this one on Oasis. It's going to be another Oasis song planned next. I've got a couple of songs from Definitely Maybe. I think that I'm going to have a look at next. I think Slide Away and Married with Children will be the next two songs that I look at. I probably will throw up some blue stuff as well because someone's asked for it and I love doing that. So we'll see how it goes. Well done if you got this far. I hope you can use this to learn this solo. It's a really cool solo. And it's very easy to play the chords underneath. So if you've got a friend who can play guitar, if you're in a band, it's a really cool Oasis song just to throw in there. And it's good enough, I think, that if you could use it as your cover if you're not a covers band, just throw it in there, and I think people would really enjoy it. Yeah, so as usual, please like the video. It really genuinely does help. It also helps if you comment. A few people have said some really nice things, which I do genuinely appreciate. I started doing these videos really just for my own students that I teach, so it's really nice that people from actually all over the world have enjoyed them, so it is really, really cool. It would be great if you could subscribe to the channel. That'd be great. Share the videos, do all those things, and I will see you next time, as I say, probably for some more Oasis. I hope you have a good one. Bye bye.